Now I'm going to get into some more hairy questions, and you don't have to answer them, but the first one will be, I'm a big believer in, I'm a member of CineTechGeek,
Okay.
and I believe that the foundations of the standards that CineTechGeek forge are a big way of bringing the industry forward.
Sure.
One of those things which is moving the industry forward considerably this year, and significantly more in this year, is the development of the IMF standard.
Yep.
Competitors have developed IMF exporters and DCP exporters, for example. I know you come with a DCP export, but it's a third-party version.
Sure.
Can you speak to improving of the delivery part of the platform in the future, answering the needs of this part of the market? Because streaming is such a strong area of delivery now.
Sure. And
streaming is pretty much all revolving around IMF. So can you talk to what's going to happen with Adobe in that part of the software in the future?
I think actually, the work that the CineTechGeek body has worked on for this stuff, we're a big admirer of that. We participate in it. The interesting thing from my point of view is IMF is something that is a high priority for our product line. Okay. We've partnered with companies like Netflix who demand
That's right.
A deep workflow with the IMF, and then really it comes down to look at the reality of delivery of production today. There's no just one single destination. It's going to multiple destinations in multiple languages with multiple formats. And IMF is really designed to handle that.
That's where it flies.
So I think, I would say that our IMF support today is not where we want it to be. But I think that at the same time, our prioritization of that is very high, especially when we're being driven by our customers. Again, back to that customer-driven approach. We have partners like Netflix and Amazon Studios really hitting us hard to be able to say, how is the product line going to support what they need? And then and we have literally weekly calls on IMF. So I can't comment on exactly when things will come into the product line, but it is such an intense focus for our teams that you'll see a lot from us.
Cool. All I like to hear at these stages is the fact that there's a flag in the ground in the future.
Oh, we're a firm believer in it.
And we can see it coming towards us. So we'll get our answers to those questions soon.